Here's one that we've been looking forward to all week long.
Uh-oh.
It's the Dziekan funny car names.
These are all real. These are international names. Because I am the international correspondent, this is why I've got the coverage. But these are real. The first one we have here is called the Tata Buzzard. When we first saw the Buzzard, it was at the 2019 Geneva Auto Show. I did not attend that year, by the way. The Buzzard is a 7-seat version of a European model named the Harrier. Despite the strange moniker, both Buzzard and Harrier are rather good-looking vehicles, both inside and out. Some of the home market of India is where the Tata Buzzard is from. It's
Nice
quite popular.
Tatas.
Meanwhile, the Harrier in Europe reminds folks of something else, the Tata Buzzard Sport. So there you have that.
Yeah.
The next one, and this is called a Daihatsu Applause, like the license plate there. We're going to get into another Daihatsu in just a little bit, but this silly-looking sedan is equally silly name, is actually rather clever. It looked like a sedan in profile, but it's actually a hatchback. There's a British car magazine in the early 90s that had one of these testing, and naturally they gave it a nickname. It wasn't Applause. It was called the Clap. Imagine conversations around the office. Hey,
oh my God, I caught the clap.
Did you get the clap? Hey, the Applause was built from 1989 to 2000 when it was replaced by
Come and see the new car that I've got.
Yeah,
It's
the new car is called the Drip.
It was replaced by a Toyota Camry clone called the Altis. I knew we were going with this. I knew when I set this up.
clap.
This next one is called, and I've got all their albums in this one. It's called the Kia Bongo 3.
Yep, that's it.
Visit South Korea and you'll see traffic jams with these little utility vehicles and its twin from Hyundai called the Porter. The Bongo 3, despite the Roman numeral, is actually the 4th generation model. The previous versions were known as Bongo Frontier, Bongo Wide, and I think that's what you nicknamed your mother-in-law. Both sit on a Mazda van platform, is also called a Bongo. It includes names like Bongo Brawny and Bongo Friendy.
Didn't Bongo do a movie with Ronald
that
Reagan?
was Bonzo.
The
Bonzo or
Bonzo.
Bongo? Here we're back to a Daihatsu, and of course you can see this one if you got TV. It's the Daihatsu Naked. No surprise that the company that gave us the Clap also gave us Naked. So the Micro Mini featured exposed hinges and bolts on the exterior, and you can only imagine the problems with parts theft in a country other than Japan.
They only had one color, and that was flesh.
Well, yeah, exactly. So the Daihatsu, like Suzuki, is a gold mine of silly names. Gold mine of silly names that produce cars like the Move Latte, the Wake, the Coup.
Wait a minute, the Move Latte.
The Move
That's when
Latte.
you drink too much Starbucks.
And then you get naked.
Is it the MOO?
No, MOVE.
Oh,
Move
okay.
Latte, the Wake, the Coup, Fellow Max, Rugger, and of course, Mike, you use this word a lot, Charade. So here we go. The next one, we're going to move on to that one. I forgot to push the button. Here we go.
It's all right.
This next one is called the Troller Pantanal. This comes from a company called Troller. That's the manufacturer. Nothing to do with your favorite activity, Conrad. Social media. The Troller is a Brazilian manufacturer, and the Pantanal is Portuguese for the word wetlands. Appropriate for an off-road pickup truck, but it sounds more like a cigar or a brand of skinny jeans to me. The Pantanal's PT Cruiser-like styling is even sillier than its name and has a backstory. The backstory is Troller built 77 of these Pantanals between 2006 and 2008. Ford bought Troller in 2007, and a year later had to buy back every single Pantanal, the 77 of them, due to cracking frames. So if you want to find out more about what Ford and Troller have been up to lately,
Go to the junkyard.
check out the TX4 SUV, and you will see that in broad daylight. Now, the last one we have here, and you can think of a lot of things like this, is quite
that's
cute.
ugly.
This is called the Mitsubishi Topo BJ. The Topo BJ was the name of Mitsubishi's key class microvan. BJ, of course, Mike, stands for what? Big Joy. Why do you think it stood for, Michael? Mitsubishi showrooms have been a host to many fantastic nameplates over the years, including Minica Lettuce, Town Box, Town B, Mirage Dingo, Grunder, and Space Star. There you go.
Oh my God! Well, that was too good to be true.
Well, and General Motors.
That
has
was
one.
almost as good as the Hyundai handshake.
Well, that's where you get the clap. There you
Mars,
have it.
this is all your fault again.
Submit that one, big boy.
And all of this leading into Richard Tomlin.
There you go.
The In Real Time Car Talk show is available 24/7 through the iHeart Radio app. Just look for In Real Time Car Talk. We also video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and InRealTime.com. Podcasts are at your fingertips on over a dozen of the most popular podcast outlets out there, except for the Clap Network. The In Real Time Car Talk show will continue right after these brief messages. We invite you to stay tuned.